guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're starting a new show with you guys. It is Falcon and Winter Soldiers. Finally!
Ever since we watched WandaVision, we were saying, that's the next show we're gonna do. And then we did Agatha, and months came by, and we just completely like...
Next time. Always next time.
We neglected this show, but we need to catch up now because Thunderbolts is coming out, and we're gonna go watch it. So we need to know what these characters have been up to since Endgame, and starting with this, which I mean I'm excited for. I know some people didn't like this show, but it's Bucky, it's Sam, it's you know, a duo that I care about. They're funny together, and it's also the introduction to the new Captain America, which we also need to watch if we want to check out Brave New World. So yeah, finally we're sitting down to watch this show. I know barely anything about it. I know that the villain for it is supposed to be the guy from Civil War, and that's pretty much it.
Alright.
I've seen the face of the guy who wears the Captain America costume, but I don't really know where he comes from and why he's wearing a Captain America costume.
We'll see about it.
I know he's in Thunderbolts, so we do need to watch this to catch up, right?
Alright.
So let's jump in the first episode and see what our boys have been up to and how they handled death of Tony Stark, the change in the world, and you know, retirement of Captain America.
Of Steve Rogers, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I know some people didn't like it, but I am excited still. If anything,
do you know why did you not like it?
Well, no, because I haven't seen it. I guess we'll judge it at the end, but still, if only for the antics of the two actors, I'm okay with. I'm okay with a mediocre show if it's mediocre. I can right away imagine that getting the shield was exciting at first and terrifying after.
Hmm? How does it feel? Like it's someone else's. It isn't.
He chose you, man. You're the most legit replacement.
But the weight of it must be heavy.
I know.
Like you're lifting somebody else's burden and mission.
Everything
right
he
now?
represents to.
The criminal organization known as LAF is targeting Captain Vasant. We lost contact with Vasant's plane just after he took off. We need you to make sure that LAF doesn't deliver on their threat. And Sam, this has to be subtle.
Subtle. Got it.
Sure.
Falcon and being subtle doesn't match.
Sending intel to your HUD right now.
He's still Falcon. He was given the shield, but he's not using it or anything. Granted, the show is called Falcon and Winter
Get eyes
Soldier.
on the plane. Any sign of LAF? Nothing yet, but I'll keep tracking the chatter.
Oh shit.
Everything's fine.
Oh my god, it's
This
GSP.
guy.
It's GSP.
Yeah.
And
But
then
he was also the one in Captain America Winter Soldier.
Like
That's why you gotta stop them for good.
He's a MMA fighter champion, or used to be an MMA fighter champion.
From home.
Yeah.
Red Wing, engage.
Kicking ass. Let's go. Although our little Quebecois is a badass, so be careful. He gave a run for his money to Steve Rogers. So great.
So who's flying this plane now?
Nobody. Don't mess it up.
If Tom Cruise can do it, we can do it as well. I think.
Autopilot. Okay, we're fine.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh,
There it is. It's interesting that we're starting with him against that guy because he fought Captain America. So he's supposed to be the new Captain America. Let's see how he handles it.
but it's the fact that he fought Infinity War, he fought in
Yeah.
Endgames.
So what?
You would expect him to be able to
Yeah?
be able to own up these guys, right?
Not necessarily. He's still badass. This is cool. I would never do this shit, but this is cool. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Gotta turn to the side, buddy.
Redwing, get him off our ass!
Hey, baby! But then he's alone against everything, man.
He's not alone, he got his uncle, his sidekick.
Yeah.
Nice. Bye-bye.
Is that really doable? I don't know.
Cinema.
Keep going! We're close!
Keep going, we're close. I love his accent.
What's up?
I can make fun of it. I have the same.
Yep.
Not bad.
You're about to fly into Libyan airspace.
And I assume they have a problem with that.
Yeah,
Well-
big problem.
How long I got?
90 seconds.
Doing good on the action though. For a TV show, it is Marvel.
Oh shit. He's outnumbered.
Since we started the fight. Shit.
Oh shit.
Shit.
We gotta call it off. We gotta find another way.
It's not in his blood to give up.
I just did.
Tabarnak! Hey! And right in the face. Flying. Go home. Might not be Captain America yet, but he is an Avenger.
He can hold his own.
You see these guys? These are the guys you gotta worry about. I've been stumbling onto their manifestos on message boards. Call themselves the Flag Smashers. Basically, they think that the world was better during the blip. Trust me, it wasn't.
For some, probably.
These people, they want a world that's unified without borders. So you can see why a lot of people are into that.
Keep an eye on it.
They say it in a way that people can support, but they have ulterior motives, probably.
I do gotta ask you though, because like online, there's just been a lot of stuff about Steve. Actually, some people, they think that he's in the secret base on the moon, looking down over us.
He's playing Scrabble in a retirement home. He would have disappeared without saying anything.
I'll get you back next time.
I mean, how could you explain to everybody that the Captain America went back into the past and lived a
Yeah.
normal life?
Courageous, righteous, hopeful, and he mastered posing stoically. A few months ago, billions of people reappeared after 5 years away, sending the world into turmoil. We need new heroes, ones suited for the times we're in. Symbols are nothing without the women and men that give them meaning. I don't know if there's ever been a greater symbol, but it's more about the man who propped it up, and he's gone. So today we honor Steve's legacy, but also we look to the future. So thank you, Captain America, but this belongs to you.
He's refusing it. I get it. It's not the right move, but I get it. I guess he'd rather retire the symbol than risk not
Live up to the
live up to the man.
live up to the legacy. Yeah.
Yeah, except America will want a Captain America. They will want someone to replace. Maybe that's where the guy with the costume comes in. They'll try to find a replacement that Steve didn't choose.
So you're gonna make me ask?
He's
Take
afraid.
up the mantle.
Feels like it belongs to someone else. That someone else is Steve.
He's not there anymore.
World's a crazy place right now. Everybody's just looking for somebody to fix it.
The thing with the symbol is that it's something you can rally behind and you can unify people behind with that, right?
Yeah.
To retire the symbol is one thing, but you can't just move on to something else that doesn't mean anything to people when they need a reason to bend up. Basically, you gotta be Captain America.
You need something, or at least someone with the same gravitas.
It's gotta be hard though, because he lost a friend as well, right? It's not just replacing a hero, it's kind of like writing him off as gone forever too. Oh well, cuckoo! Missed you! But that's your Winter Soldier attire, man. Is it a flashback?
I hope it is.
It's gotta be.
I mean, his hair is long and
Yeah,
dirty,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's a flashback for sure.
Hail Hydra.
Nightmare?
Come on.
Run!
I don't think that a door's gonna stop him from killing you if he wants to.
No guilt, no regret back then. He just did it, and now he's just stuck with the memories.
So, Mr.
I love
Burns, are you
him.
still having nightmares?
Yeah, I can see why.
James, I asked you a question. Are you still having nightmares?
No.
Liars.
We've been doing this long enough that I can tell when you're lying.
Yeah, you won't get better if you lie.
Did something happen recently? With your history, the government needs to know you're not gonna... It's a condition of your pardon. Tell me about your most recent nightmare.
Killing
didn't have a
people.
nightmare.
He had a memory.
Oh, come on, really? You're gonna do the notebook thing? It's passive aggressive.
You don't talk, I write.
Okay, I crossed the name off the list of my amends yesterday. She was a Hydra pawn for years. And after Hydra disbanded, she continued to abuse the power I gave her.
He's undoing the bad that he did.
So, rule number 1, you can't do anything illegal.
Does that count for something illegal?
Rule number 2,
What was rule number 2?
nobody gets hurt. It's a big one.
And why isn't there rule number 1? I didn't hurt anybody.
Come on!
Remember me?
Technically, does that count?
The whole point of making amends is to fulfill rule number 3.
Of course, I completed rule number 3.
I am no longer the Winter Soldier.
I am James Bucky Barnes, and you're
Part of my efforts to make amends.
Damn it.
So you did it all right, but didn't help with the nightmares.
Technically, okay.
One day, you're going to have to open up and understand that some people really do want to help you.
He might feel like he's beyond help.
I trust people.
Yeah, give me your phone.
I don't think that you really trust people that easily.
How many friends do you have listed here?
I used to have one.
You don't have 10 phone numbers on this thing. I am the only person you have called all week. You're alone.
All right, give me a break. I'm trying, okay? This is new for me. I didn't have a moment to deal with anything, you know? I had a little calm in Wakanda.
Yeah.
And other than that, I just went from one fight to another for 90 years.
That's a lot to deal with. Poor baby.
That's a lot of trauma to unravel.
What do you want?
Maybe he wants to find himself. Create something new.
Peace.
That is utter bullshit.
You're a terrible shrink.
I was an excellent soldier, and I know how that can shut you down. And if you are alone, that is the quietest, most personal hell. And James, it is very hard to escape.
Do you think that he believes that he deserved to be alone because of what he's done?
Yeah.
You got your mind back?
But it doesn't erase the 90 years of him killing people.
You're free.
To do
I
what?
don't think he thinks like that. And he might be asking himself, where to now?
Nobody made it past 90 this week.
So young. Such a shame.
So young.
Just in order the usual, huh?
You should ask her out.
Live your life.
He would like to take you out on a date,
Oh.
maybe to bingo or a night of Pinnacle.
Okay.
Wow.
Tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night's great.
He's his wingman.
I can't believe you did that. It's a dance at these things. I haven't danced since 1943. Feels like. What's wrong?
私の息子、大福大好きだったの. He had a job with a consulting company and he was killed. Wrong place, wrong time.
Is that the guy he was dreaming about?
What really happened to him?
You think?
Could be one of his amends.
That'll be a bit fucked up if it is, though. Like,
I feel like the connection.
He's kind of close with Mr. Yori.
Nobody could be trying to, you know, learn about him, find out like who he was.
I mean, if you think about it, he did kill a lot of people's parents,
Yeah.
sons, and daughters.
That's what's hanging on his head and his shoulders the most. Like, yes, he's undoing some of the bad for sure, but you can't erase that.
Blue for the snapper, orange for the whitefish.
I do love that the shows are giving us an insight into their families.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam, you're back early.
Can you imagine having an uncle who's an Avenger?
You gotta marvel at it. Baby being held together by duct tape and prayers.
It'll be fine. It just needs to float long enough for me to sell it.
I thought we were gonna discuss if we were selling it.
And then you were off fighting Dr. Space Cake or whatever while I was holding it together for 5 long years. This thing gotta go.
We grew up on this thing. This thing is a part of our family.
You know the situation we're in.
But what if we don't have to sell it?
It really sucks when, because of money, you need to give up things that you cared about that much.
Yeah.
What if you had money to fix it up? Make it nice so you can charter it when you're not out working the waters.
Do you know how hard it was for me to come to terms with the situation? Why would you dig this up?
Because he's not okay with
Take
it.
a loan and consolidate everything.
You think I didn't try the banks? They're in with all of that big business.
Yeah, but now you have me.
Don't, Sam. I just gotta deal with this.
All right.
Maybe it really is just time for us to move on.
Either way, just let me help. I'll set the appointment. And we can turn this shit around.
Maybe he has a history of letting her down.
I mean, he was one of the one who disappeared 5 years ago, right? So to just come back and a few months later, everything is already changed.
It is true, he was gone for 5 years. Like, it's right after the blip, right? They're still adapting.
So have you dated much since half the fish in the sea came back?
Not really.
I mean, having
Actually,
a
since
normal,
1943.
simple life, you know?
Online dating thing, it's pretty crazy. A lot of weird pictures.
What kind of weird?
But he's old generation. He'd click on every spam.
Sound like my dad.
Because he is probably older than your dad.
Wait, how old are you?
106.
He's not lying.
I think it's really sweet you're spending time with Yori. It's been hard for him since his son died. I think not knowing how it happened is the hardest part for him. You know, there's no word for someone whose kids die. Because it's like the worst thing that can happen.
Excuse me.
Like you say, he's no longer Winter Soldier, but for him, he can't let go of that ever. It's always going to be a part of him. Unless he, you know, finds a way to make peace with the trauma.
Hey, what are you doing here?
He could tell him. Yeah.
Quiet, Sam. Oh, fudge.
God, I owed you for lunch.
We know how he feels when Tony found out about his parents and Bucky was like, I didn't forget any of that, right? I did what I did. Really? Like, I think he thinks he deserves those punches. That's not subtle.
Was jetzt? Was sollen wir machen?
Okay.
That is someone with
powers.
Yep.
Or at least enhancement.
So I don't know how jurisdiction works here, but I don't have to place you under arrest.
Haven't you seen what he did, buddy? Oh, don't die. Ouch. Ouch.
Do you think that he have the super soldier serum?
Maybe.
I mean,
they hand this shit like it's candy, man. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry, I keep thinking, did you used to play for LSU? I mean, do I know you from somewhere?
I saved the world.
Come on.
I knew it, Falcon. Yes, yes.
Maybe just being here will give them the loan.
I always wanted to be an Avenger.
It's a dream come true, you know?
That's amazing.
Like keeping my family's business afloat by changing to a fishing and charter model.
You know what I've always wondered?
Focus.
How do you guys make a living? I mean, your financials are all over the place. Did start?
How did you make money?
By the way.
Thank you, but no, it doesn't really work like
Tony used to fund a lot of the shit, like most of the shit. Personal stuff that's nothing to do with Avengers.
You have no income over the last 5 years.
He had disappeared?
I've been gone.
He
But
still
if
works
you
for the
look at our
military.
plan, I have government contracts, so that's proof of earnings, and I know for a fact that we qualify for an SBA loan.
Under the old terms, sure, but these days things tighten up.
Funny how things always tighten around us.
I'm on your side. After all, he's a hero.
But you're not gonna help.
I know your family has banked with us for generations, but we cannot approve you.
You can risk your life for people. You can save the world. Doesn't matter to them.
For the
At the end of the days.
You cannot show that you can...
Stop. I don't want to deal with this again.
Well, that's what life is.
You are so out of pocket for that. You joined the Air Force. You didn't see everything Mom and Daddy dealt with.
Huh.
Those people don't even know who Daddy was, and he was a giant.
I don't care. I'm not gonna quit.
What are you trying to prove, Sam? And who are you trying to prove it to? You don't get to come back here and try to right your wrongs just because you couldn't deal with what was going on here. I was alone with 2 babies, and I survived. I'm the one who kept that boat from sinking.
Yeah, well, half the boat's mine, and so is the house. We're not selling our family's legacy.
In a way, I do love that. I say that a lot in these shows. I love that they're dealing with the aftermath of the blip, because it would happen like that. You'd be gone for 5 years, you come back, you expect to pick up things where they were left, right?
Yeah.
And no, things have changed. People are facing issues, they've changed how they approach things, and it's not the same.
I can totally see why she feels that she's more entitled to the last
Dealing with this,
dealing with this, yeah.
Her way.
So this is the leader of the Flag Smashers, huh? I thought you were supposed to be monitoring them online.
Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty, or
You could have died.
You're lucky that's all you got.
We just gotta keep our eyes and ears to the ground until they pop up again.
Anything else happen outside the video?
why? What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Wait, you don't think you could be a...
Look, I'll circle back to you.
Sam, you better look at this.
Unrest in the wake of recent events has left us vulnerable. We need a real person who embodies America's greatest values. Someone to inspire us again. Someone who can be a symbol for all of us. It is with great honor that we announce here today that the United States of America has...
So did they just pick someone to take on the mantle?
Your new Captain America.
Okay, that's where it comes from. So they didn't pick him. Well, the Avengers, those that we know, those that knew Steve, didn't pick him. He could be an asshole as far as we know, and since he's in Thunderbolts, he's probably an asshole. You left it behind and you did nothing, so yeah, people took over and they chose for you.
But it's the fact that they, from what I just saw, they tried to pick someone who kind of looked like what Steve used to look like.
It's about the symbol, but I mean,
about the symbol. But this guy, we know nothing about.
I know.
Him.
Well, we'll find out, but I feel like what he said at the beginning, you know, that symbols are important, but it's not about the symbol, it's about the man. That resonated with me, but it feels like for all the others in that room, it went one ear and it came out the other. Because I feel like the guy they chose would not be the man strong enough to take up the symbol. If anything, he's a guy they control. He's a guy that has the face, like he looks good, right? You cannot make a hero like that. Those heroes, someone like Captain America level, needs to have what it takes, needs to go get it, needs to have it in his heart, needs to do what's necessary. You cannot force someone to become that. You cannot, push him towards greatness. He will be great based on his own merits, not what you make him out to be. If anything, when the government tried to handle Captain America back in the day, they turned him into a joke. Steve is the one that did the legend. And now just putting anyone in his shoes, that won't create a Captain America. That will create a wannabe Captain America. But I feel like where they are in history right now, considering what's happened and stuff, like everyone is lost, everyone is divided. Those that came back, everything has changed. They're having a hard time adapting. The government is losing it a little bit because those that were left in charge, didn't know how to respond, and then those coming back, they want to take it over and maybe take it, back to how it used to be. Like, it's just all messed up. And we've lost the symbol that is Captain America. We've lost Iron Man. It's just so éparpillé, right? It's scattered all over, right? So they need control, and I guess that Sam, if he had taken over, he would have been that symbol, but he doesn't want to be it. We could talk about it after, but so they don't have that symbol. So yeah, they'll put someone in those shoes, because even though he might suck, which I think he will, but even if he sucks, that means they have someone people can rally behind.
Yeah.
They can say, see, we're on top of things, right? We have our symbol still. We're still strong. Basically, it's just a facade. They're saying that they're going to be okay by putting him in charge, giving him the shield, and just saying, there you go, you're Captain America. So people are happy. They don't fear another enemy coming over and just doing some shit. They feel safe thanks to him. But we don't know him, like you said. We don't know. He's probably going to be bad.
I mean, when you remember Captain America, the first Avenger, at its core, Steve was someone who wants to fight the injustice. He did not have any strength. He was short. He was weak. But still, he kept his own. He stand on his own, and he wanted to defend his country, wanted to protect the innocent, protect the...
He had good values for the right reasons.
He did not have strength, but it had heart. And that's what made the core of Captain America.
But
so
because
if
of that,
you try to have someone to replace that, you need to look to those values at first.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people don't, especially those who didn't know Steve, might not understand what it truly means to be Captain America. That's why the best replacement would be the one that he picked, which would have been Sam. It's gonna be Sam, because, I mean, Brave New World, right? But I also completely understand him not wanting to take on the mental. Now we're finding out a bit of his history when it comes to family and like, how he was with his sister and compared to his parents and stuff. It does feel like he completely gave up on the family life that they had and those responsibilities to go do what he felt he should do, which is fine. Like, I mean, he joined the military, the Air Force. That's great. Like, he saved lives. That's all good. That's all good. But I feel that his sister has the right to say that not he abandoned them, but kind of.
You were not there during the hard time.
Yeah.
I was there. I had to handle it.
And
I had to come on top, so I might know best what to do with the house and the boat.
But literally, like, because I don't know the time frame per se, but literally when the blip happened, he was gone. It's not his fault, but he was away. So there would have been maybe this feeling of, you were not here when I needed you, right? You let me down, even though that's not your fault. Maybe that's how he feels. Kind of like with Bucky, we were saying that it's not the facts, right? It wasn't him, but it's still him. He is the Winter Soldier. So with Sam, it's the same thing. He's not responsible for the blip, but since he was an Avenger and he was involved in all those things, maybe he feels that he not gave up, but he let down his sister. Like, he wasn't there when she needed him. And if he's afraid of letting down people he cares about, then that could be why he didn't take the shield, right? It's not about, like, oh, only Steve can take the mental, which could be a reason. You don't want to let go of Steve. You don't want to write him off like, oh, he's gone for good, right? You want to keep his legacy. Because taking over after Steve Rogers would be big.
I mean, when you have...
You'd feel like an imposter.
Captain America as one of your best friend and role model / idol.
Yeah.
How can you live up to him?
Like, he's not gone, so you don't want to write him off. And you would feel like an imposter, which is also what Bucky's feeling like right now, an imposter. But there's that, and for sure Sam I think he feels that if he takes the shield and he's not strong enough to be just as good as Steve Rogers, he will let down Steve. And all the people that believe in Steve. So in order to keep the legacy what it is, he doesn't want to touch it. But unfortunately, the government is taking over and they're replacing you with a knockoff who I don't think will be half as good as you could be. In any case, I feel like you'll have to meet the guy. You'll have to make sure he's a good enough replacement, which for sure he's not gonna be. and we'll have to find a way to help his sister. But yeah, that's another thing. we're dealing with the consequences of the blip. We're dealing with, you know, you being gone for 5 years and the world kept turning while you were away.
Yeah.
People changed and they adapted, and now you're coming back and trying to fit into that. You would feel like an imposter in your home life. You'd feel like an imposter in the world. You'd feel like out of history almost, like you're out of time, which kind of fits with Bucky a little bit. And here I am making the transition.
But it must feel so strange because he is 106. He's still young in appearance wise, and people are like, oh, did you try to date again? Did you try to be with someone? And mentally he's not with them because he's so old.
Yeah, but then again, his history is so weird because he was taken in and out of sleep so many times. His recollection would be so broken. He wouldn't be able to find an anchor anywhere. His anchor would have been Steve, and now he's gone. And like, not only was he like a frozen man, like taken in and out of sleep, like I said, for 90 years, but more or less 90 years, but he also lived through the blip, so like he's doubly like out of time, and he's really trying to find his anchor.
Yeah.
And it's hard for him because, like, despite what they're saying, you're free, move on, right? And you said it in the episode, it wasn't him. He's not the Winter Soldier anymore, but for him, he was, because he remembers everything he did.
He might be free, but he's not free yet from his own mind.
He'll have to make peace with everything he did. The thing with Bucky is that even though he was controlled, manipulated, he remembers every single person he killed. He feels like he did this. It doesn't really matter. He's the one dreaming having these memories. He's the one that pulled the trigger. I understand having to make amends, like undoing the bad that he did to the world by having like undermining Hydra's plans and like those people that benefited from like Hydra's plans and shit. So that's good. Like, keep doing that. I'm totally okay with it. Like, he's got to do something, right? But beyond that, he's stuck in the past. He remembers a life that no longer exists. Like, he can't connect. Like, he can't have a normal conversation because everything they will ask him about, he can't answer.
Do you have any siblings? Are you close with your parents?
All these people are gone, which, by the way, like, if you really think about it, it's really fucking sad. And it makes, like, Steve's retirement even worse. Because, like, he would have been the only fucking person that he could relate to, and he's no longer there. I know some people, you know, criticize that because they're like, your best friend just woke up of like 100 years of trauma and you're gonna leave him behind. Okay, well, he needed his own life and that's good, but like Bucky's gonna have to do this too, and he's having a hard time moving on. He has no purpose. I feel like he doesn't know how to be Bucky anymore because he's been Winter Soldier for so long, and he keeps saying that you're no longer him, move on, but that's all he knows. And everything else, like when he tries to live a normal life, he can't connect, so he would feel like an imposter. So right now, this is how I connect Sam and Bucky in this show. The both of them feel like imposters. They don't think that they can, you know, live up to what's expected of them, and they'd rather like step back, but they're being miserable. And now we've introduced like at least one big group of wannabe villains, right? Like, even though what they say, like, they don't want any borders or whatever, the message they preach sounds good, so they can get people to follow them, but I feel like there's an ulterior motive, and that guy is definitely enhanced. This is no normal kick.
It wasn't, no, but just the fact that he jumped from that high and with no injuries is enhanced for sure.
I knew what I knew from the show is that Zemo, his name is, from Civil War.
You think it's him?
Well, no, that's the thing. I don't think it's him. So I thought he was supposed to be the big villain, but right now it doesn't look like he's around. So maybe it's connected, but we'll have to find out who's behind the mask. And I think Sam wants to take over. But that's another thing, though. Sam is still a good Falcon. All his fears about being maybe not good enough for Captain America, you just don't believe in yourself enough, I think, man, because you would be a good replacement. You've been picked by the Captain America. When you do your job, you're still good. It's not, you did your, he was facing, I think that's great. He was facing an opponent that faced Steve at the beginning of this episode. That guy faced Steve in Winter Soldier at the beginning, too. to face a similar opponent and us being like, okay, let's see if he handles it. And maybe he handled it, maybe not in the same way as Steve, because he's not...
He still managed to do it. No.
Because replacing Captain America doesn't mean you have to be exactly like Captain America.
Sure.
You can be your own version of Captain America and still be great. The job, he got it done as Falcon. He could have got it done as Captain America too. He just got to believe in himself enough.
I think it just brings the point for Sam for the show though, to acknowledge the fact that he doesn't have to be Steve. He needs to be himself and just do the job because he's already a hero, a superhero even.
When he was talking about symbols and the man, I think he believes that in order to hold the symbol and have that symbol be yourself, he has to be the man. But you can be a different man and still represent that symbol because you have the same values and what you do is similar to what Steve used to do. You just do it your own way. It's still okay.
Like I said, at its core, you need to have the heart. Captain America was from within, not from without, not from outside.
And in any case, the best replacement would have been picked by the original Captain America, and it's you, not whoever that man is. Next episode, hopefully we get to learn more about him, but yeah, like I said, he is in Thunderbolts, so he's probably gonna be an asshole. I did see a rumor about his costume. I did say they were missing colors. I think it's you who told me that, but didn't they take a color off so his costume would look weird? Like, not... that it would strike us differently? Or maybe he's not, like, the same as Captain America because, like, the colors are not all there? Like, it's off a little bit?
We'll see. I don't recall, so we'll see when. We'll see.
But still, that'd be interesting. For sure, though, he's an asshole. So, next episode we'll see if it's true, but yeah. So thank you for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away or the full-length reaction to this episode, they are on our Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be next week on YouTube. So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye!